2026 can be the year that everything changes, but nothing's gonna change unless you change. Girls, so I'm going to split all boys. Whoever's clicked on the video, hey, and thank you for watching. And if you have watched this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and like the video so I can keep doing more content and things like that. So the first step is, well, the first section is split into 4 sections. The first one being is protect your energy and your peace. Okay, so in 2026, we need to learn to say no and not feel guilty for it. So by that, even like if your friends ask you to go out and get food, but like it's a Tuesday and you've set a goal to only see your friends once a week, or then you are hungry and your friends popped up and said should we go and get food, like, and you feel bad saying no because maybe they've got no one else to go with, that's not going to benefit you in any way. In fact, you're going to end up spending money on food, wasting time when you could be doing something else, and letting go of what you told yourself you was going to do. So you need to learn to not feel bad saying no to people. If someone asks you to hang out or do something or anything that's not in your schedule or it's not benefiting you, we need to learn to be saying no and not feeling guilty about it. You have to put yourself first. And one thing that I'm kind of learning in life, this is a bit off topic, is like people want to see you do well but not better than them. So keep that in mind. Okay, second of all, in the peace, protect your peace and energy drainers need to go. People that drain your energy or make you feel low or have you feeling drained when you're around them, they need to go. They need to get left in 2025, even if that's a relationship, a friendship, family members. You need to be letting that go. You cannot be giving your precious time in this one life up to people that drain your energy. That is not going to work. You need to be having a list of goals, what you want from life, how you're going to get there, and following that, not following what other people want you to do, not doing things that other people are going to be happy by, feeling bad, people pleasing. Stop all of that. That needs to go. This is the year of growth. This is the year of getting our goals done, and this is the year of change. But change is not going to happen unless we're changing ourselves. You get me? Okay. The final part of this, the number 1, protect your energy and your peace, is you need to let go of people pleasing. Like, don't just do something because you think it's going to make somebody else happy. Like, let it go. Don't do that. You need to be putting yourself first, because that's what all successful people do, is put themselves first. You can't be the best version of you if you're not being the best version of you. Do you get me? And doing things to please other people is not being the best version of you, because I can assure you on your goals list for the year isn't, oh, to make my best friend happy. That's not your problem. Like, of course, be there for people the best you can, but if it's not benefiting you, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. So, sorry, that was a bit random. To close up a section 1, which protect your peace and energy, we need to let go of people drainers, energy drainers, people that are draining your energy, making you feel low, constantly on a downer, constantly on about bad things that have happened in their life, constantly moaning about things, constantly feeling low, constantly feeling depressed, constantly on about that job that they hate but not doing anything to change it, constantly on about that relationship that's bringing them down but not doing anything to get out of it. Let all of these people go, and don't feel bad about it either. The only person you're here to please is yourself, and that's what we need to learn and stand on. We need to stand on business in 2026, or else we're going to have another year of 2025 which is not getting things done. And I'm there as well. I've been there. I'm looking back on the goals that I've wrote myself for this year, and I'm just not there. Like, and I've had to take this advice myself. Like, I've had to learn to let go of relationships that didn't benefit me this year. I've been in 2 situationships this year, and neither of them have brought me any good. They both dragged me away from my goals, brought me, like, my energy down, made me feel like less confident when I'm naturally a confident person. But now I've let go of that energy. I'm stepping into 2026 solo and single, and I'm only doing things that are going to benefit me and are good for me. And I hope if you're watching this video that you're feeling the same way and you want to let go of that negative energy and the things that are holding us back. We're leaving it in 2025 and we're going into 2026 refreshed, ready to smash our goals and ready for a brilliant year. Okay, and now we're on to section 2. So in section 2, we're going to be talking about raising your standards, and that is in every aspect of life. I'm talking relationships, friendships, work, everything. Raise your standards, and if people are not there, then let them go. It's time to let them go. People meet you where you let them. So if you're being disrespected by a friend or a partner, that you're allowing them to do that to you, and that's why they're going to continue to do that to you. We need to stop settling for the bare minimum, like the absolute bare minimum. Like, people are accepting the bare minimum things in relationships and friendships, and it's just not okay. You need to stop settling for the bare minimum, knowing your worth, and just, even if, like, let's say it's a Friday night and you're really, really bored, and that this guy that you like, you're really bored, you're at home, you've got nothing to do, whatever, this guy that's disrespected you in the past has popped up. Oh, let me take you out for food. Your first instinct is going to be, oh, I've got nothing to do, I do fancy getting ready and going out for food. Why would you go out with somebody that doesn't meet you on the level you're now putting yourself on? Because that is going to bring you back down to the bottom, and you're going to be at square one again. So unless you're raising your own levels and what you expect from people, you're going to continue to accept the bare minimum. And if you want to continue to accept the bare minimum for the rest of your life, then you need to look at the life you live in now and just think, is this how I want to be living forever? Because if that's how you want to be living forever, then that's up to you. But unless we're learning to stop accepting the bare minimum, especially in relationships, like bare minimum, like we need people to be stepping up to our plates this year, girls. Like, we need to know what we're worth and not accept anything less than that. Like, there's just no way. There is no way someone can be giving you that much effort and you're accepting it when you know that you're worth a million of that. Like, but if you're going to continue to keep accepting that, then that's all we're going to be getting. So it's just down to now whether what we're allowing into our lives and the level of respect we expect in return. Do you get me? Do we all understand now about how we need to raise our standards in 2026? We're not accepting the bare minimum. With the bare minimum, we are baddies, and that's that, and that is that. This is another big one in not like settling for less. We need to stop ignoring red flags. Honest to God, I mean, I'm the worst for this, and like, it goes back to us in this quote, and it's like, oh, he's full of red flags, but red's my favourite colour. And like, we can laugh and joke about it, and I've been there myself. I have made jokes in this same situation about, oh, it's red flags, but no, babe, no. Red flags, get rid. We're not desperate for attention. We're not desperate for people in our lives, and we're definitely not desperate for that relationship. When he's got red flags, he's giving you the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum. And we're just choosing to ignore these bright red flags flashing in front of our faces because we find him attractive or her attractive, or, oh, but they do this, so that waves off that red flag. A red flag is still a red flag. Bad energy is still bad energy. And even if there's good and bad everything, right, even in relationships, that's a whole different video and a whole different subject. But what I'm trying to say is, notice red flags as soon as they're there, especially if you've had a bad relationship in the past. Like, I said I was in 2 situationships this year. I should have picked up on red flags sooner in the second one from the first one. Similar situations, similar behaviour patterns. Yeah, you need to, as soon as you're seeing these red flags, let it go. Focus on yourself, and then the person that is meant for you will find you. But another thing on this is, the person that's meant for you is not going to find you if you're stuck with the wrong person. The person that's meant for you is not going to find you if you're stuck with the wrong person. Okay? Let that one settle in, and have a think about the relationship that you're in now. If you're not in a relationship, have a think about the relationship that you want, and write down everything that you expect from a relationship, everything that you want from a partner. I want you to get a pen and a paper. I want you to write that down, and we're not settling for anything less. Oh, but he's good looking. So, he's a dickhead, and he needs to go in the bin, because you are better than that, okay? And you know what, I'm going to close that one off here, because I feel like that is enough. Like, raising our standards is pretty simple this year. What we're going to do is acknowledge red flags. As soon as we acknowledge them, get rid of them. And that's not even just in relationships, even in friends. Like, do you ever have that one friend that's like, I feel like every friend has had this friend, right, where let's say you've got 2 outfits, and you look in the mirror and you know which one you feel better in, you know which one you look better in, and then you ask your friend, which one do you think? And they say the one you look worse in. That is a red flag. That friend is not a good friend to you. They are a good friend in many ways, but going back to what I said about the people want to see you do good, but not better than them. They want you to look good, but not better than them. Scratch that in the bin, throw that in the bin. That friendship, I don't care if you've been friends for 10 years, I don't care if you've been friends for 10 months, I don't care if you've been friends for 10 seconds. It's time to go. If people don't want the best for you, see you later, because all I want in this life is elevation, and I want that for all of you watching this video as well. So let's just bear that in mind. We're not ignoring red flags, relationships or friendships, anything like that, and we're also raising our standards. We're going to know what we want from life, and we're not settling until we get it. If we're in the wrong relationship, we're going to figure out how we can get rid of it and move forward with our lives. Okay, that can be a separate video if anyone wants me to get into a bit more about relationships and red flags and things that we should be looking out for. But now we're going on to number 3. Ooh. Okay, number 3, this has even been a big one for me, and something that I've really had to like learn and grab hold of and everything this year, and even over the years. This is something, okay, so you need to learn to become emotionally independent. Okay, so you need to not be relying on validation from other people. Like, even like as an example, like when you get ready, oh, do I look good, do I look good? Look in the mirror and tell yourself, yeah, I look good. I don't need to ask people, do I look good? I don't need to have confirmation of X, Y, and Z that this outfit's nice. If you look in the mirror and you think that you look good, or you know that you look good, why do you need somebody else to confirm that for you? If you're in a relationship and you're feeling crap about yourself when you leave that person every time, you don't need your friends to tell you to leave him. You already know that you need to leave that person. You don't need this validation from other people when you know deep down in your heart what's right and what's wrong. And feelings do not lie. Your gut does not lie. If you're around someone and you're constantly feeling down and drained and questioning, like, I don't think this is right for me, like, I just don't feel comfortable, like, things are just like don't add up when we're together. Every time something seems to go wrong, we could have the best date planned, you could have had the best weekend planned, the best holiday planned, go on it, and something just always seems to go wrong. That is not things accidentally going wrong. That is the universe sending you a sign that this is not for you, and you need to get yourself out of it, because you're not going to elevate in life until you're out of situations that are not for you. So trust your emotions, trust your instincts, lean on that, learn more about yourself by learning what the universe is trying to tell you. So if you get a feeling that something's not for you, it's probably not. Think about why, write down pros and cons, things that's benefited me from this situation and cons from this situation. And more times than others, you'll find that there's more cons than pros. And that is really something that we need to be doing. Emotional vulnerability and learning to be emotionally independent on yourself is obviously something that's not just going to come overnight. Like, you do need to like work on that, and you know, you need to work on feelings and not like letting what people say affect you so much, especially if it's negative. Like, I heard a quote, and it was like, so I'm always going back to quotes. I heard a quote and it was like, if I insulted you and you took offense, yeah, but then if I insulted you in another language and you didn't understand what I said, the words would have no meaning to you because you wouldn't understand them. But I still insulted you, you just didn't know because you didn't understand what I was saying. But I still insulted you. But it's the power that you give the words to let them to see how they affect you. Do you get me? So like, someone could say, people put nasty things on social media for me, and like, if I let it affect me, I wouldn't want to be doing this anymore. I wouldn't want to post on social media. I wouldn't want to be following my dreams anymore because unknown 123 says that I look stupid. Wow, unknown 123 might think that I look stupid, but I don't. So I'm going to continue to keep posting. Do you get me? But I've had to build that self-awareness and that emotional, you know, vulnerability and things for myself. And that is something that you can learn, but it's just accepting that you need to start taking control of that. Stop looking for validation from other people. Know your worth, know what you bring to the table, know what you want from life, and don't stop until you get it, because no one's going to bring the life that you want to you. Like, trust me, I've sat and wished it doesn't come. You have to go and get it yourself. Like, it's not coming. No one's coming to save you. There's no one's going to knock at the door. It's not happening unless you work in for it yourself. Like, ignore the films. It's not real. I think a big part of the emotional side of it is learning to be okay. Like, in your own time as well, learning to like be okay alone. Do you know what I mean? Like self time, like being on your own. Like I personally feel claustrophobic when I'm around people too much. Like I can't deal with it. Like I need time to myself. I need time to think. I'm just one of those people that like generally I just feel like I blossom more when I'm on my own and I'm focused more on what I want from life, because I can sit and think. I think when you're around people too much all the time, like you're taking all their life and all their drama, and it's like taking you away from what's important in your life and what you actually want from life. So the biggest thing that you need to do for that is learning to be alone. Learn to be alone and learn to deal with your emotions alone. And emotions are emotions, and they're also temporary, and not everybody's happy all the time. Like, so if you do feel sad or you do feel down, that it does get better, and it can get better. You just need to acknowledge that you're feeling down and sad, figure out why you're feeling down and sad, and then figure out what you can do to move forward. And then little things like, let's say you are feeling really sad, and if you are feeling really sad, I am sorry that you feel like that, and my messages are always open. You can message me on Instagram, TikTok, or even on YouTube. I don't know if you can message on YouTube at any time, but honestly, I'm always here for a chat. But you really need to, if you are feeling really lost and sad, you need to write down, this is what helped me, write down things that make you feel good about yourself. Even little things, like I'd put stuff like doing a yoga class, or having a cup of tea, watching the sunset, getting a new candle and lighting it, putting on a face mask, like pink things, like pink pajamas. Like that sounds silly, but like they're all little things that I noticed made me feel happy. And when you clock little things that make you feel happy, that are like you're able to make part of your everyday, like it's all about appreciating the little things and being grateful for what you do have. So, you know, spend a bit of time by yourself, write down things that make you happy, write down things that don't make you so happy, and then let's scratch these off the list, and let's just make sure we're doing more of these things that do make us happy on a daily basis if we can. But again, going back, you can't be happy every day. Like, I refuse to believe it. Not everybody is like happy 24/7. It's just impossible. Like, some days I'm really happy, some days I'm not so happy. Like, do you get me? It's like emotions, and emotions are normal, but also when you are feeling low, like what has triggered it? How can I get out of this? How can I lift myself back up? And also, I'm not alone in feeling sad. Like, I'm not on my own. Like, other people feel like this. Guys, I actually feel like that went so fast. I'm already on the 4th topic already. We are flying through. We are absolutely flying through this. Okay. So the 4th thing is, let's focus on discipline and not motivation. Like, and that is another big thing that I've had to really like take in and learn, because it's just one of those really big things. Like, we can have all the motivation in the world. Like, I have got so much motivation inside me, and I've had it, and I've just not done anything about it. Like, I felt so like motivated in the sense of, I know what I want, I really know what I want from life, but like I haven't had the discipline to chase those goals and put that plan into place. I haven't had the motivation. So goals and motivation without discipline is nothing. You need to really have the discipline every day, and it's so hard. It's so hard also, like making new habits and breaking out of old habits and learning to say no to people and being on your own. Like, all of this is generally so hard, but if you really want this life that you see in your head, and like you've got this vision of who you are and you're not that person yet, then you need to really be thinking about making a change and having discipline and standing on that change. A lot can happen in a year, and I mean a real lot can happen in a year. Like, a massive amount of things can happen in the year, even though the year feels like, when we get to December, it always feels like, wow, that's happened so fast. Like, I blah, 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 blah. I can't even think of what I was doing all through the year. Like, why does it happen so fast? That always happens. But also, there's 365 days in the year, 365 opportunities to get stuff done, focus on your goals, and change your life completely. But nothing will change without discipline. So if you write a goal to get up before 8 a.m. every day on the weekdays, you better be getting up at 8 a.m. every day on the weekdays. Because if you don't, once you have that one day off, one day turns into 2 days, 2 days turns into 3 days, 3 days turns into the whole year. Okay. Once you let yourself down on that one day, it triggers something in your brain. I'm not too sure on all that like brain talk, and I will try and learn a bit more before I do another video. But the point of what I'm saying is, you're not gonna, without discipline, there's nothing. So if you've told yourself you're getting up before 8 o'clock every day on the weekday, get up out of bed every day on the weekday because no one's coming to get you up. No one's coming to get you up. You can't redo this day. You can't redo this year. Look at 2025. Look at how many things we said we was going to do and we haven't done. Come on. We got one more year to get stuff done. I'm not saying one more year, like, obviously, you know. 2026 can be the year that everything changes, but nothing's going to change unless you change. And that starts with discipline. Okay, so you're probably thinking now, like, how can I be more disciplined? Like, how can I be more disciplined? I want that. I want to be more disciplined. Okay, so being more disciplined can start with simple daily steps that we're sticking to. So like I just said about, if your goal is to wake up before 8 a.m. every day on the weekdays, get up out of bed before 8 a.m. because that feeling when you do what you said you was going to do, I'm sure you all know that feeling when you write down mini goals for the day, walk the dogs, go to the gym, finish all my work, make a nice healthy dinner. You know, when you tick all them off at the end of the day, that feeling inside of, oh yes, oh, I've accomplished it, I feel great, like I feel so good. And even if they're small things that you do every day anyway, but when you tick them off and you told yourself you was going to do it and you actually do it, that feeling of positive energy and that proudness of yourself and that, gosh, yes, I knew I could do it, that feeling is unmatched. Like, there's just nothing quite like it. Like, doing things for yourself that you said you was going to do, you can't beat that. Like, you literally cannot beat, like, looking after yourself and prioritizing yourself, and that feeling that comes with ticking off your goals and achieving what you said you was going to achieve. Like, nothing beats that, trust me. So we'll start with discipline. Let's start with what time do you want to get up before in the week? Let's do that. Is there a certain amount of steps or physical bit of activity you want to be doing 3 times a week? Let's do that. Let's get a weekly planner, a daily planner. Let's get things done. Even things that you naturally do every day, start writing them down and ticking them off. So let's say you get up out of bed every day and make your bed. But I do it every day. Why would I need to tick it off? Because it's something that you've done for yourself, and like when it goes in your brain that you've ticked it off your list, that feeling will really like help you feel so much better. So let's say you're gonna make my bed every day when I get up before 8 a.m. Even if you're getting up at 7:55, 7:58, that is before 8 a.m. and you're gonna be ticking that off your list, and you're gonna be feeling good about yourself because you stuck to what you said you was going to do. Because you know what you want from life, and you know that unless we're disciplined, we're not getting there. No one's gonna bring that to us. We have to go and get it ourselves. Doctors don't just wake up doctors. They have to study for years and years and years and learn and learn and learn and invest in themselves so much. But yet you've got a goal to get out of bed at 8 a.m. in the morning and you can't even do that because you couldn't be bothered. And trust me, I'm only saying this because I know I've been there. I'm that girl that it's raining, it's freezing, I can't be bothered, I've got no energy, I'm feeling low, I'm feeling depressed, I don't want to do it, like I give up. No, let's not give up. We're not giving up this year. Like, we're not giving. 2026 is not the year for giving up. 2026 is the year for becoming the people that we've always said we're going to be, achieving our goals and getting stuff done. Okay, I feel like we're all on board here and I want everybody to be feeling good about this chat. Okay, so we've quickly gotten to the end of that video, and I just want to say, if you've watched this video, thank you so much for watching. If there's any other videos that you'd want to see on my channel, or if you've got any other topics for me to talk about, please just let me know in the comments. And like I say, my DMs are always open. If anyone wants to drop me a message or anything like that, I'm always here for a chat. Your big sister Tay. We're raising our standards. We're saying no to things that don't benefit us. We're not ignoring red flags anymore. Chasing our goals. We're choosing discipline over anything. We're standing on business, and we're gonna do what we said we were gonna do, and we're gonna be getting shit done. And here is just a little clap that I want to give to you all for getting through the year, whether you had a really bad year, a really good year, or whatever type of year that you've had. I'm sure there's, you know, we've all lived very different years, and we've all had many of roller coasters throughout the year, but we made it. We made it. We got through the year. The year's finishing now. We're ready to go into 2025. And even if you've sat and watched this video, it just shows that next year you want to make it a better year for you. So I'm happy for you. hope we can go on this journey together. I'm here for us to all grow together, and I hope that we do. And thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.